Hi, I'm Jennifer Klein, your local real estate agent and enthusiastic advocate for all things Sebastopol. Today we're exploring a place that has redefined the Sebastopol experience. The Barlow. Established in 2013, the Barlow was developed as a mixed-use space that combines retail dining, art, and more, with a focus on showcasing local businesses and artisans. The complex is nestled in an old apple packing district on the eastern side of downtown and has become a popular destination for both locals and visitors seeking a unique and vibrant experience in the heart of Sonoma County. Let's dive into the wonders that await you here as I show you some of my favorite spots. One thing that I love about Rust is how it has elevated the clothing experience in Sebastopol. We really don't have like a lot of stuff to choose from. So when Alice came to the Barlow, she just really brought a lot of style. She's got clothing, shoes, handbags, jewelry. It's my favorite place to shop. Alice and I go way back. I used to have a kids store 20 years ago downtown, and our kids were around the same age, and I just remember her coming into my store and shopping, and we've just, with the small community that it is, our lives have just weaved in and out over the years. Super stoked that she's got the store downtown. What do you think? So I think the ideal clientele for Rust is more of an eclectic, elevated vibe who's looking for their everyday wear as well as special occasion items. If you have a special event, it's great to come here, get a dress, get your shoes, your jewelry, the whole thing. Alice and her employees also offer a stylist experience where they help you pick out your outfit, work with what you have, and it's a lot of fun shopping here. Are you guys locals or are you visiting for the day?
Visiting.
Yeah, from where?
From New York.
Oh.
How long has the Barlow been in existence?
Here since 2013.
All right.
Yeah, it used to be an old apple processing area. So there was a lot of old buildings that would produce apples because our town's known for the Gravenstein apples. Have you checked out the tour?
No.
You can do daily tours. I think they happen around 11:30, and they go to like 6 different places around the Barlow. And you can see the makers in action, like making wine and making spirits and all the other things.
There's a cheesemaker, right?
Yeah, there's a cheesemaker down over there.
That's very cool.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Yeah, good. Well, thanks for coming out.
Yeah. Enjoy your day.
Thank you too. Kosho Sushi, modern Japanese sushi restaurant with a progressive focus on local ingredients and sustainability. A cool industrial destination with a fun and inviting atmosphere. So do you live in Sebastopol?
We live in Santa Rosa.
Okay.
So my wife's a Sonoma County native. We met when I was running a restaurant in Napa, and then moved to Santa Rosa about 7 years ago. Opened this restaurant in the Barlow. You know, I'd been looking for a long time, trying to find something in Sonoma County that sort of fit my vision for where I wanted to go to work every day. Barlow is still fairly in its infancy.
Right. Yeah, I don't think you were the first business in this spot.
The first generation of business here, some of them did very well, and some of them changed hands. And you know, I saw the vision that Barney had, and saw the vision that people had for this space. It's sort of a shared space for people who love what they do and want to be present in their businesses. And I think that's the tie that binds pretty much everyone here.
And so this was your flagship restaurant. What made you want to open the Oyster?
Oyster started from a couple different places. I was going to do another sushi restaurant, and I looked at different locations for that. And ultimately, I was approached by the owner of the Barlow about some new sweets that they were doing, and he said, hey, I think this would be really nice, a spot for oyster and champagne. And I said, well, that's actually, in my years as a consultant, a concept that I worked on quite a bit. In a conversation with Pax, a local winemaker who does all of his wine here at the Barlow, he had some really fantastic ideas about what the vision for the champagne and wine list could be, and sort of developed it from there.
Oh, nice. Okay. Oyster. This is my go-to spot for fresh shucked oysters and people watching during summer Peacetown concert series. But for all you French fry lovers out there, you have to try their signature duck fat fries and a splash of champagne. It doesn't get much better. So what are some of the highlights of the Oyster?
Highlights. Well, Oyster, still such a new restaurant. I always tell people restaurants are like children and a 1-year-old. And a 1-year-old is at that age where, okay, you're not quite ready to go to preschool yet, but I'm comfortable maybe leaving you with your grandparents or something for an hour or two while I go to the grocery store, right? And so that's what Oyster is today. Is it's a restaurant that's in infancy, and I love seeing it kind of take hold and what directions we can still go with it and how we can appeal to a wider audience while still kind of remaining true to the original vision. What I love most about it is the champagne.
Yeah. The Punchdown Natural Wine Bar and Bottle Shop is a vibrant new destination for wine enthusiasts and novices alike. Focused on natural, biodynamic, and organic wines, they are dedicated to curating a diverse selection of bottles from small independent winemakers from around the world. I like white wines, Chardonnays, being that we're in the Russian River Valley, as well as Pinots. I did work at a winery for a little while, so I would steer people towards this just because it's a unique take on winemaking and there's less additives. So somebody that is more health conscious or not wanting some of the other chemicals that go into the winemaking process would find more variety for a purer, cleaner wine. So I'd recommend that. Sonoma County's first retro arcade bar, the Rewind, has arrived at the Barlow. The Rewind arcade features 80s and 90s arcade and pinball machines with a mix of newer arcade and pinball for the modern gamer and pinball savant. Opened up 7 months ago, and this is my first time, and it's super cool. I'm gonna bring my kids back, get to go back to the 80s, play Pac-Man, do the pinball machines. It's a really fun place. Organic Coffee's flagship coffee bar offers an organic coffee experience you won't forget. Utilizing energy-efficient coffee roaster and reusable can packaging keeps Taylorland Organic Coffee a leader in sustainable practices in the coffee industry. Their coffee bar also offers free Wi-Fi, indoor and outdoor community seating, small bites, and fresh roasted coffee in bulk. I always get the latte, it's my go-to. It was started by a guy, Chris Martin, and he was roasting, he lives off of Taylor Lane, so he was roasting in his barn. Opened up Taylor Lane Coffee. It started in a different location, and then they moved here when the Barlow opened. He since sold it, so now a group of people own it, but it's still local, fresh, and they still use the same great roasters. So there you have it. As your real estate guide, I'm not just here to show you homes. I'm here to introduce you to a lifestyle. If you haven't already visited the Barlow in person, I encourage you to come out, explore, shop, experience the magic for yourself. Until next time, This is your friend Jen, signing off. Always here to share the love for our wonderful town of Sebastopol. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Click the little bell below so you can be alerted every time we make a new video. Join the community and let the journey begin.